We are learning more about that deadly shooting at a popular boat launch in Baldwin County. We reported Friday night. Investigators say an argument between two men ended in gunfire. Deputies say both men shot each other in the head. One survived. Our Hal Sherrick talking to investigators today, and he found out what was initially thought to have been domestic dispute was not.
Sheriff's investigators now say a shooting at Pelican Point Friday night did not begin with a domestic dispute between a man and woman as first thought, but rather the end result of an argument between two men. Deputies say Gregory Johnson of Fairhope was talking with a female when another man pulled up in a pickup and began arguing with Johnson. Investigators say the argument escalated and the woman walked away.
Mr. Johnson at some point produced a handgun and fired and shot the other subject in the head. So from there, the other subject that had been shot produced his own weapon, which was a shotgun, and was able to fire back at Mr. Johnson and then again ultimately killed him.
Deputies say Johnson initiated the shooting when he fired into the pickup, striking their victim in the forehead. They say this is based off an interview with the survivor and witness statements which corroborate his statement. Investigators say they're currently treating this as a case of self-defense, but will be meeting with the district attorney's office to go over the evidence.
Ultimately, that's their determination. We work together, obviously jointly, to come up with appropriate charge or no charge, or do we grand jury the case? It just depends on what their feelings are on that.
So far, detectives have talked with the woman they say Johnson was talking with, as well as the unidentified man who was shot in the head. He's still recovering at a local hospital. Some witnesses have been interviewed, but deputies say there are many more who they'd like to speak with. People gather here to fish from the bank day and night. Those who frequent Pelican Point were shocked to hear something like this happened at their favorite fishing spot.
When I heard this had happened down here, I was surprised. But I'm kind of really glad that I wasn't here when that happened, because I probably been real scared myself.
Investigators say it was truly amazing. Their victim was able to shake off a .38 caliber round to the forehead and respond with deadly force of his own. Now, I did reach out to Gregory Johnson's daughter today, who has set up an online fundraising page to help pay for her father's funeral expenses. She did respond saying she was not up to talking about it today. Now, if you were down here, know someone who was down here Friday night around the time of the shooting, saw or heard anything, sheriff's investigators would like to speak with you about it. They still have some unanswered questions. Reporting live in Baldwin County, Hal Sherrick, Fox 10 News.